What's up, Joe? Good morning. I want to make a quick random video, and basically I wanted to give you a tour of my desk. I recently did some cleaning, so I figured fuck it. It's probably like the best time to show you it before it turns to shit and you have dust everywhere and crap like that. For the most part, my workstation, it is organized, but in a fucked up, disorganized manner, one of those things, right? But for the most part, I like to keep everything in a manner that's comfortable for me to have access for, and I guess I just wanted to just do a quick introduction of how my desk is and how I work, right? I mentioned before, basically where my fucking workstation is at is I'm in the living room, right? Just the way how my apartment is set up. Here's the living room, and I'm in the dining area. At the moment, yeah, I'm in the fucking dining area, which is okay, right? So, I got my guitars, we got our shelves here for our pots and other stuff. We actually have a pet turtle. That's why I have that thing there. I was gonna get rid of it, but the gardeners were outside, and this was I don't know, fucking almost half a year ago. The gardener found this little guy, the fucking little baby turtle. He was just hatched. He was like the size of a nickel. He was very tiny. And he gave him to my girlfriend, and she fucking fell in love with this damn thing, and now we kept it. So we have this thing. It's like a temporary little turtle thing. It looks gross because I just gave him some food. We need to clean the water. But yeah, the idea is as he gets older, we're gonna just transfer him in here. It'll be like a cage within a cage type of thing, because this is not designed for water, but it'll be temporary. And then we'll get him like a proper thing. So if it looks like shit, that's for that reason. Got my coffee. I've been sick for a while, so of course I have my fucking snot booger tissues. My books. I need to read some more because I like to read. And not only that, over here, it's an old controller actually for USB to hook up to my PC. Now, I grew up playing PlayStation, so I had to look for a PlayStation-like controller, and I found this guy. It's called IZD Tech. I don't know. I mean, it works. So, and I haven't used this for a while. The reason why I busted this out is because I went over to Paul's house and fucking we played God of War, or he did, and it sparked my interest. So I got the game, and now I want to play the game. But not only that, I also want to stream the game. So yeah, it should be fun. I want to get into streaming more, so I bust that out. So I'm gonna be streaming God of War on PC later on and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sorry if my camera's flickering. It's the whole auto thing. So you see here we got the mouse pad. Now, not only is having a large mouse pad area good for playing your games, right, when you play with low sensitivity, but I actually learned to appreciate having a good large area with my mouse pad, so I'm able to move around my desktop here, because as you can see here, I got 4 monitors, right? This one's my gaming monitor. It's like 240 hertz. It's AOC, I believe, yeah. This one's just like a regular 1080p monitor, 60 hertz, and Asus, no big deal. This one's my my Predator monitor, my ultra wide. This was hand me down from Paul, and this one I got is the 4K. What's this, BenQ? Yeah, my 4K BenQ monitor. I got this one mainly for, well, it's 4K, but it also has it has a better standard RGB color setting. So when I do my color correcting, this monitor helps me out to make sure I get the most accurate color representation when I'm doing color correcting for Paul's videos. And that's pretty much it. I was actually thinking more down the line when it gets space, I'll probably get another monitor, but as you can see, I don't know where the fuck to put that. I was thinking about getting maybe another vertical one that kind of goes here on the side, just put it lengthwise. So I don't know, say if when I want to stream or something, I can have the chat, then I can see it there or something, right? But I don't know, just random thoughts. But so far, I'm happy with the way it is, right? It took some getting used to, because as you're sitting down, you have to be looking up and stuff. So yeah, it took a while to get used to, but now I can't work without this layout, right? Usually I put my wallets and stuff here, my pocket crap. I always put it here. As you can see, I got myself. This is my Focusrite audio interface. So basically, what I use this guy for, I connect my guitar because I like to play music. So I connect my guitar here when I want to play through my computer. But not only that, I got this random clamp thing they got for Home Depot. Basically, I use that to put my headphones there. And from my headphones, I got basically your standard studio monitors. These are the Sony's MDR 7506, if I can fucking focus. Sorry guys, I'm using a new app for my phone to record the video. This one's being kind of a pain in the ass. Good headphones, but I find that getting the audio, going through the digital audio interface out, I get better audio results, I feel. instead of connecting it back to the back of the computer, because the back of the computer can have like different like amplifiers and all this other shit. Like the audio is not as clean, I noticed, so I use this guy to get audio, right? As well as like getting, to connect my guitar so I can play music. And here, as you can see, I got my K95 Platinum keyboard. I really like this guy. I had it for like a long time. Fuck, focus, you piece of shit. Fuck, dude. This is so incredibly annoying. Oh yeah, and I mentioned in my video, this is my Corsair Scimitar, right? So I like combining these two because they're both Corsair products, but mainly because like they both use the IQ software, so they pair up very well together, right? Then finally, this is something that Paul he got for me, is the Elgato Stream Deck. At the moment, yeah, I'm starting to mess around with the software, with the Elgato software. I do like it. Obviously, especially when you start to mess around with OBS, this thing is a lifesaver. I got different profiles here that we're learning to mess with. I'm trying to like understand how to work with it, but for the most part, the way how I use it is that I have like, After Effects, Bridge, Audition, and basically all these other software. So whenever like I say I'm here working, if I need to like access something, say like Adobe Bridge, I could just push that. And it's instant, right? I don't know, just like it saves me a lot of time, right? Because of being able to have like the visual icons of what's what, it's just a lot easier for me to have access, so I can like, boom, there's my software, it activates, I'm good to go. And finally, I also want to show you pretty much my overall layout of like my workstation. So when I'm editing, as you can see, I use the ultra wide monitor here, basically as so I can see my timeline. I prefer to have like this ultra wide space so I can visually see what's what. I can jump around and then I can zoom in, quicker in the timeline. It just like, it gives me a lot of visual real estate to see, so I can completely see my timeline. It's a lot easier for me to work this way, right? Up here, this is my my play window, so I can see what I'm editing. Down here in the bottom, this is my source monitor for color information. I got my effects here, so I can click and drag. Then over here, basically, I got all like the effects controls, Lumetri, my auto mixer, all this stuff. So it's all here. Over here, basically in this monitor, basically I have all my assets, right? So every time like I get something off the internet, I just put it in this bin. Then I'm able to like click and drag it into my timeline. It's right next to it, right? Then here at the top, basically I use this guy almost like my window to like have access to the internet, right? Or in this case, because this is Paul's text news, Paul, he sends me a script. I can hit play in the timeline, and as Paul is speaking, I can follow what he's saying, I can read it, and then like, obviously if like something is off, I can pause it and then like make a correction, right? But just as importantly, he pretty much like sends me all the links that are related to his news, right? So you say, for example, if he talks about like, I don't know, something from Intel, and let's say he talks something from AMD, right? I can click on this, and what I usually do is like, since this is a 1080p monitor, I'll click and drag this whole thing over to the 4K monitor. And because this is 4K, I can zoom in. And then I can take like a screen capture, say of like the article that he's talking about. So I do a screen capture, then I can save this, and then, because this is like 4K monitor, the image is a lot bigger, right? That way when I drop the image into the timeline here, it's, it's already a high resolution file. That way it doesn't come out all blurry and shit, because this project is 4K, right? So little things like that do help, right? It's kind of like the reason, like in this window, if you notice here at the end, I left like a little open gap, right? Now the reason I do that is because I can just click here. It pulls up my web browser. That way, I can go back to it, and if I need to get another image, and again, I could do a screenshot of what I need here, and link. I just send it out to Paul, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I guess the funny thing, I guess a little added bonus. There's my PC. I got this fucking like footrest. I use it when I play guitar, so I can put my foot over it, because I like to have like the guitar over my lap, obviously. So I use that as a foot support. This fucker here is very important. This is my ball sack fan. During the summertime, it gets really fucking hot, and then like obviously my balls or my crotch area gets fucking hot. So I got this guy here, basically pointing directly on my fucking my ball sack area, and it makes a massive difference and blowing fucking dust all over me. But yeah. If you're a guy, girl, I'm sure you benefit if you're a girl as well, but during the summertime, if it gets really hot, get a fan, point it towards yourself in the bottom. It makes a world of a difference, right? Then finally, I guess I want to show you this thing. Woo! That's my sit stand desk. Super thanks to Paul and Diana, they got me this because I I developed some very bad back pains, and like one time I actually had to go to like the medical emergency room because my back fucked up. So they got me this thing, and this thing is a massive time saver, and it helps out big time. Yeah, there are a lot of the times I do edit like this. I'm standing, you know, when I don't feel like sitting. But also when I sit, if you guys saw the video for Christmas and also slash birthday, Paul got me a new chair. And yeah, I'll put a link in the description for this guy as well so you guys can see it. This thing is really badass. This was actually my old chair. You know, it's from my girlfriend's gonna use it for her little, you know, crafting area or whatever. But yeah, this was like I think a $100 or $200 chair. I really don't remember. I got it from IKEA. But yeah, I got old, and then like the cushion is bad and all this shit, right? Yeah, this thing is very comfortable. It has a lot of like support, a lot of like almost like spring. It's not necessarily springs, but it has like a lot of support to like, you know, make sure you're more comfortable with your body weight and all that stuff like that. Everything is mesh, which is kind of like the reason I wanted this chair in particular, because during the summertime it can get really fucking hot. Yeah, that's the thing I like about this chair, because like the mesh area, especially when it's hot, my body can breathe. You know, instead of my back being all wet and my butt crack getting swamp ass or whatever, this thing is breathable, right? So it's a really good like fabric. It's very cushiony too, so it's like very, very good. You know, the plastic feels good. I mean, when you sit on it and you roll around and like the wheels don't make any noise or anything like that. So yeah, this thing's pretty fucking badass. And of course, got my guitar there because, you know, I like to play guitar. Not as much as I have been, but, you know, I want to get back to that. And there you go. Finally back there. It's fucking the Party Monster. So here's some of my cable management. I got some of these things here. Totally forgot what they're called. But I got them on IKEA. And yeah, these things make a massive help. That way, you know, it keeps it off the floor and all this stuff. I could definitely do better with this shit, but, you know, fuck, I don't care right now. But yeah, there she is. My fucking Party Monster. Yeah, that thing is fucking heavy. I got it all maxed out with all like the SSD cards and all that shit is fucking like filled up. So yeah, I think it's a beast. Need to clean it. All right, guys. So that's basically it. Just felt like making. Oh yeah, forgot one more thing. My microphone. I like this mic actually. This is the Pseudo Tac USB condenser mic. I'll put like affiliate links if you guys are interested in checking this shit out. If anything here maybe is an interest to you that you want to get. If you want to use my affiliate link, that will help out. Right, but obviously, you know, you don't have to. But I mean, I'm just gonna like, you know, I have like the affiliate link program, so I'll just make, you know, a list, and you know, if you guys want to help out, cool. If you guys don't, or you just want to see what I have or what I use, if you want to see the specs, then you can go through the affiliate links and check that out, right? I have had mics connected to my audio interface here, right? But it's just more wiring and all that crap, and I don't know, it's just easier for me to have this guy connected to the USB, you know. Also, if I need to like take this somewhere, it's USB. I can just take the mic and then that's done. I don't have to take all this shit. With my webcam at the moment, I'm just using like a Logitech, just like a standard 1080p Logitech webcam. I want to get the Elgato webcam in bed eventually. That one, it looks way better than this shit, right? But for the most part, like, you know, I should like try to stick to USB components as much as possible, just to keep things simple, right? There she is, my desk and my coffee. Popped the zit on my nose and that shit got bruised up. Looks bad. It's fading. Hopefully it goes away soon. Yeah, but there she is, my workstation. To end the video, basically I just want to say, you know, pretty much most of the stuff I got here, I got it almost like with the help of Paul, you know. I'm not gonna deny that. Some things, you know, I did by myself, right? But I guess just as importantly, you guys watching this video, you guys made this possible as well with your viewership and your help, right? Mainly, obviously, you know, you watching Paul's content, you know, buying the merch and all that stuff, subscribing, hitting like and all that stuff. It does help us out, you know. You helping Paul out helps me out. And obviously, Paul, he wants to have a good team member, so he helps me out with like my workstation here, right? You know, a big thank you to him, right? But again, I'm not gonna forget also that you viewers out there are basically the one that helps us make this all happen. So I also want to, you know, give out my thanks to you guys, right? So my workstation here is this is literally fucking where like 80% of my time is at, which is it's fun. I love it. You know, creating my own little world here. And, you know, also, like I said, I want to get into streaming more and stuff like that. So this is my environment. But just as importantly, I also want to make some time to like go out and like do a little exercise and just, you know, just be outside, you know, in the fucking sun, right? But anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about anything, then please ask. So I can make videos. It gives me ideas so I can continue making these guys, right? You guys like leaving comments and asking questions. It does help me out to make this content for you. So thanks again for hanging out with me. Take care and peace.